All right. It is Monday. I hope y'all had yourself a very good weekend. I know I did. And I was reading this article the other day, and this is going to be Cautionary Tale Day because, every now and again we have to get in Cautionary Tale Day. That way we learn something at the expense of someone else so you don't do what they did and ended up in the position that they are in. That's what Cautionary Tale Day is all about. Today, we are going to show what happens when you are a cheap date. He brought $5 for dinner date. She's now charged with attempted murder and arson. Yes, we are going to read about a woman who was upset over the fact that she had herself a cheap date and attempted to set his place on fire and attempt to kill him. Like I said, this is Cautionary Tale Day. Learning from other people's mistakes so you don't make them. All right, let's get into this. Authorities say North Vegas woman angered because a friend showed up to a dinner date with only $5 in her pocket later set fire to a man's apartment in an attempt to kill him. Kimberly Johnson, 43, was booked Tuesday at the Clark County Detention Center on charge of attempted murder and first-degree arson. The charges stem from an incendiary blaze authorities say was deliberately set at North Las Vegas apartment in the early mornings of October 11th. Because he was a cheap dinner date. Let's keep going. An arrest report released by North Las Vegas Justice Court had the address of the apartment complex blacked out. How nice of them. The reports describe the residence where the fire was occurred at a 2-story multifamily apartment complex in the city. So if she had actually got away with what she was trying to do, she probably wouldn't have just killed him. She would have probably killed a whole bunch of people in the process. This is a woman that you do not want to screw with. An investigator with the North Las Vegas Fire Department said the fire started at 5:30 a.m. Oh, she's early bird. She is early bird for sure. Johnson's friend who lived at the apartment said he met with Johnson for dinner that morning at Jerry's Nugget. I have no idea. Never heard of it. During the course of the meal, it was learned that he only had $5 on him. Cheapskate. The investigator's affidavit stated, the argument ensued. Mrs. Johnson made the friend walk home, as well as she should. Let me give y'all a little piece of dating advice, okay? If you ask a woman out on a date, make sure you can pay the bills. Okay, you are the one asking her after all. I know I'm old fashioned. You paying for women's meals, you misogynist. I know I'm terrible. I even pull out chairs and I even hold open doors for women. I know you're clutching your pearls at this very moment. The man subsequently walked 2.5 miles back to the apartment. That's a long walk. That is a long walk. About 20 minutes later, Johnson arrived at the home and the man heard splashing sounds on the window and the front door. He opened the front door just as Kimberly ignited the gas vapors. The investigator wrote, the front door and the mat are fully engulfed in flames. The man slammed the burning front door shut. Kimberly then took a wooden-handled hammer and started breaking out the front window of the bottom floor apartment. This woman is crazy. If you haven't figured it out at this point, this woman is crazy. Flaming purse thrown through the window. Johnson, according to the victim, threw her purse, which was on fire, through the window into the front room of the apartment. The victim alleged to the authorities that Johnson was high on crystal meth and that she tried to burn me down. She tried to burn me down, cops! You need to arrest her! She tried to burn me down! Obviously, they arrest her. And they should have, okay? I'm not disagreeing with anything here, okay? This woman needs to be anywhere but free. You sit there, you're a cheap date, and you gonna burn someone down? A criminal complaint in the case was filed on December 3rd. A preliminary hearing for Johnson is scheduled on the 25th in North Las Vegas Justice Court. Wow. Uh, wow. That's, this is our world now. This is our world now, where insanity rules the day. You a cheap date, and the person that, instead of just telling you to screw off, I never want to date you anymore, I'm gonna burn down your house, try to kill you and everyone around you, even though they had nothing to do with it. This is a winner. This is a winner right here for Cautionary Tale Day. This is a winner. Out of all the cautionary tales that I've done, this has to be the winner. Just think about it. Just think about it. None of that would have happened if he actually brought the money to deal with the situation. If he had just brought enough money to where they had a lovely date, he paid the bill, all else would be fine. There wouldn't be any problems. But, it's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean that you only brought $5? You knew we were on a dinner date. And instead of, using the rational part of her brain, she chose to use the crazy part of her brain. Instead of saying, well, we ain't going to date again, I'm going to make sure you can't date anyone ever. This is our world now. This is our world. And it ain't getting any better. It ain't getting any better. You better start learning to laugh at crazy stuff. Because that's our world. You better start learning to laugh at crazy stuff, because it's the only way you're going to get through it. But I suppose we can draw a conclusion today for our cautionary tale. If you don't want a crazy woman to burn down your house and try to kill you because of over a dinner date, then make sure you bring enough money to cover the bill. That is our cautionary tale today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all later. Until then, have a very, very wonderful day, and make sure you pay your bills.